Hi, happy Wednesday. Hopefully it's somewhat happy after all the restrictions that came in yesterday. I'm just gonna try and get on here, make sure I'm live. There we go. Okay. Hopefully if you're joining me, make sure you comment and say hi so I know you're out there. It's more fun knowing that I'm not talking to myself. This is Stamping A to Z series. I started this just to help walk people through our massive catalog that can be overwhelming, and also just to show you our products and what's available and how to use them. So if you have them, maybe you'll be inspired to pull them out and use them. If you don't already have them, you might decide that you need them. However it goes, hopefully you can just enjoy a half hour of watching some creative stuff. Create along with me if you want. Hopefully we can just have some fun. So today is episode 8 and we are looking at envelopes. Envelopes, you say, how exciting. They are not exciting, but they can be. Let me show you. So first we're just going to look at what's available. So if you, in our catalog, they can be found, actually, before I get rolling, I kind of get going way too fast. I wanted to point out, if you go on my store, Stampin' Up! Has a massive sale on right now. It is on from now until January 4th, till the end of our holiday catalog. However, it is only while supplies last. So it is on there, and there are some items in there that are over 50% off. So if there's still things that are on your list from this catalog, go and take a look. www.lindagibbs.stampinup.net. And if you do want to order anything, if you use this host code, that would be great. If you're over $200, don't use the host code and you can get your rewards. So that's there. They also put a ton of clearance items on as well that are great. Like if you love the blends like I do, a lot of them are on for $2.40 instead of $6. So great deals to be had. Okay, on to the envelopes. Page 153 of our annual catalog, you can find our envelopes. We have the regular medium envelopes, which fit our regular 5.5 by 4.25 cards, which is your standard card. That is these 3 envelopes that they have available. So they have white ones, they have not ivory, vanilla, and then clear. So you can use all of these to mail, even the clear ones. They're great to store your cards in, but you can also use them to mail in regular postage. If you just use a solid label and your stamps and stuff on top, and then people see the card that's going through the mail, which is kind of cool. So that's always fun to use the clear one as well, but they are great to store your cards in, and they're not very expensive. I think there's 50 clear for $8.25, so decent there. The other envelopes that we have, here, let me move this so that it's not in the way. We have our little 3x3 envelopes. Nope. Really cute. They also come in vanilla and whisper white. These, I couldn't find one handy. They fit into our little mini pizza boxes. So you could package a pack of 5 or 10 little cards as a gift for someone and put them in the nice little mini pizza box, and that would make a great little gift. The last set of the envelopes we have are the note card, what are they called? Note cards and envelopes. So it comes with the card and the envelope. It comes in a set of 20 cards and 20 envelopes. They are not the same size as our standard ones. Hi, Yolande. Nice to see you made it. They're slightly smaller than our standards, but they have the card, and it's really nice heavy cardstock that fits in here. And the other part with this one again is they fit really nicely in our mini paper pumpkin boxes. You can fold them either way. They're food safe, but you can package, I believe it's 10 cards and envelopes that fit in here, and you could decorate your box and make a really nice gift for someone again. So those are that. So now, other than mailing an envelope, what can we do? I'm going to show you something called a bagalope. This is just a nickname. It's not really, it just came over time. So we're going to make a bag out of an envelope. This envelope is from our holiday catalog. It is part of the Memories and More pack. So we have Memories and More cards that fit onto these envelopes and cards, but I'm just using the envelope for now. To make the bag, you're going to take your paper cutter and scorer, and you're going to score all the way, not all the way around, just the 3 sides at 1 inch. So you want to make sure you get your blade out of the way, and you just want to use your scoring blade tool. I don't know what you call it. And you'll just go and do it several times, because you got to get through 2 layers, but you don't want to push too hard that you tear it. So just, I find going over it a few times gets it. And then the 3rd side, so you're leaving the top not scored. So the 3 sides at 1 inch. So you've got your 3 sides, and then you're just going to fold them. And I should have a bone folder out, but I don't. Let's see. I rarely use bone folders, except for when doing stuff like this. And you're going to kind of want to fold it both ways, because you need it to be pliable. I should tape my paper down so I know where my camera is. Okay, so you've got your envelope. It's scored on all sides. Then you're just going to open it up, and you're going to squeeze the end so that it goes into a triangle. And you're going to do that on both sides. Just put your finger in there. Oops. Squeeze it into a triangle. And then you're just going to need to get it down somehow. So I'm going to take the tear and tape, which holds really well. And you're just going to put it on the sides. And I have no nails. Well, I do have a bit of nails right now, but I find using a tool easier. And then another piece. And I open the one piece first just because I end up, this overlaps, and then you wouldn't be able to get the top off. So that is why I peeled the one piece first and then put a second piece on. Just trying not to touch it too much or it'll lose its stickiness. Okay, so then you push that down. Then we do the other side. You want to make sure when you use the tear and tape that it's stuck down well, and then it's easier to grab. Otherwise, it comes up with your top piece. Oops. I should have put my light on, or my eyes are going bad. I don't know. My eyes are getting so bad lately. Okay, so that is your bag. And then if you squeeze this top part, so it's kind of like your paper grocery bag, I guess. And then you just fold your top of your envelope and you have a little treat bag. So then if you decorate it with a little tag and some ribbon, and you have a little, so what I was thinking I was going to put in here was, I haven't filled it yet, but I was going to put some nice hot chocolate. There's the paper that goes with this suite is, there's a, and I think this one's on sale, by the way. It's called Wonder of the Season Specialty Designer Paper, and it's all, I don't know if you can tell, but it's shiny. There's red and I think there's gold, and it has a bunch of recipes. It's got some nice German Christmas cooking recipes, and it's got in English as well. So I just thought it was super cute. So I was just going to fold it up, put it in with some hot chocolate, and it'd be a nice little stocking stuffer, or a little, obviously not a hostess gift this year. We won't be hosting much of anything, but maybe in someone's mailbox, a happy little treat to leave for them. So that is your Bagalope. One thing to do with your envelope. Next, I wanted to show you in the holiday catalog again, which again, I believe these dies are on sale. The stamp set isn't, but the dies are, and they are something that you, if you like to decorate your envelopes or have fancy envelopes, you're going to want to get your hands on these dies. They are awesome. So they come in here, and you have, okay, I have my notes so I can tell you everything. So it does an A4, an A2, and the note card. So it does your little note card envelopes, it does your regular envelopes, it does the bigger A4, which if you're, I guess, in Europe, they have the A4, and Australia. And then this piece, it'll cut kind of the top of your envelope. And again, it has these little marks, so you know where to put it. So it cuts it nicely, and you're not kind of in a weird spot when it cuts it. So you've got all of those, and it has inside ones, which I will show you. So you can cut it out of a piece of paper, and then you just put it in. Oh, Marcy, hi. How are you? Yeah, so you can put it in there. You could make a belly band and put it around a set of cards. You can cut it out of the outside of your envelope. That's this one. And then you have your piece underneath. So you can use the negative on either side of your envelope. It just gives it a nice decorated touch. Another thing you can do is you could turn your boring white envelope into a colored envelope. So I have this nice green paper. Why not make a green envelope? So take your stamp pad, take a sponge brayer, ink it up. And make a nice, maybe I'll go ombre and go darker later. You get the idea. I don't have to sit here and make it all green, but so you could have a nice green envelope. So pretend this side is green. I don't know if you'd want the inside green, so I don't know if you want to put a protective sheet and then brayer this part. I guess it depends how picky you are, if you want to make it all green, and then, but then if you make it all green, this wouldn't show as well. But anyways, so it just looks, you can match your designer series paper. So that's another way you could use it. Here's the little note card, the 3x3 with the designer series paper in, and so this is the stamp set that goes with those dies. The stamp set's not on sale, but it does. For this alone, the stamp set is worth it. I don't know about you, but I hate it when I write names on envelopes and it's all wonky. This just gives you the perfect place to write your information. What time is it in Tunisia, Marcy? It's got to be a totally different time zone. I'm glad you're watching though. It's been forever. Okay, so those are, did I go through all of, where did they go now? The dies. So yeah, so there was those ones. It also has the ornaments that you can stamp and then cut out the ornaments and make something with it. So yeah, these are great dies to really decorate your envelopes if you like the decorated envelopes. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you is with the clear envelope. It has nothing to do with an envelope anymore. So you're going to take your envelope and you're going to make a shaker card. Yolande knows this because we did this in our snowflake class the other day. So we're going to take our clear envelope, and I cut a piece of cardstock and I ran it through with the snowflake embossing folder. In our class, we did a bigger piece and then you just fold over the extras. But what I did with this one is I wanted a smaller area. Then I don't use as many sequins. So I did it this way this time, and you just put your cardstock in or whatever, like if you can decorate it. I just did the plain snowflakes. And then you're gonna put these are the snowflake sequins. So you open your little bag or envelope, pour your sequins in, and then you don't want them to come out of your paper. So you're gonna fold your paper tight, and then you're just gonna take the seal off of here, which makes it super easy, and then you're not taping anything else down. And I've got a little bit of extra here, so I'm just gonna cut that off. So it's not, actually it's probably not a big deal because it wouldn't even show, but we'll just do it in case. Okay, so that's the shaker part of your card. Super easy. You can do all the foam and do the shaker the hard way. This is the cheater shaker card way. So then I'm just going to take my cardstock, my card base, and I'm going to put this on top. So I'm just going to take my Butterfingers. This is the new Stampin' Seal Plus. It kind of is the equivalent. I haven't tried it. Where did it go now? On a box. But it's supposed to be pretty much as sticky as your Terran tape. It is very sticky. I will, although I have noticed sometimes I have troubles getting it on the plastic. It rolls really well on paper. Plastic, maybe not so much. Okay, it worked the last time. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'll use the Terran tape. Go old school. Maybe I'll have to read up on the Stampin' Seal. Maybe it's meant just to use on paper. I have used it on paper with no problems at all. Okay, so I'm going to put it down. And then I cut out, this is from the snowflake, So Many Snowflake dies. Really nice little background. And then I cut out with the nested label dies. And I'm just going to glue these together and put it on top like so. And then your shaker is in behind. And then I cut out the Joy dies, which are also in the holiday catalog. I don't remember seeing these on sale, but you can look. And so I cut out the 3. It's kind of cool because you can cut out 2 of them. You can stamp the matching piece, or there's all 3 pieces that you can layer, which is what I did here. And then you just have your shaker in the background. Cool. So that's another way of using those clear envelopes. So that is all I have for you today on envelopes. Lots of different ways to really bump up your envelopes. Hopefully I get my Christmas cards in the mail. Marcy, I'll need to get your address. I've been really bad the past, I don't know how many years at sending Christmas cards. So that is on my list of things to do. Hopefully you guys have had fun today. Next week is episode 9 and we're moving into the F part of life, and it is foil sheets. So get ready for some nice glam cards I will have to come up with. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you next week. Join me. Always nice to see you guys watching, and take care. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.